kindness in the village. They enjoy themselves. And don't blame the man them only. The woman them equally to be blamed. Some people don't mind. When I cast aspersion and tell the story as the story is told. Woe is me. This man not take this foot for any kind of credentials, you know. That's what it makes. Welcome back. This is What the Stories Say, and I'm your host, Dr. Pauline Baird, cultural bearer from the village of Buxton, Guyana, and I tell our stories, our family histories, our whispered stories, our long lost and sometimes forgotten traditions. And like we say, what the stories say, I'll come and yeah, sit down. I deliberately started with this beginning because I wanted to set the context that I tell the whispered stories. And this week, I'm telling the stories that have been whispering. Last week, if you didn't check it out, I was talking about this Janie girl. And you can go watch that. That is a folk tale in song, folk songs. And I try to unpack it. Now, when I was in my research, I called a Guyanese and I was trying to ask her certain lyrics for the song that I unpacked as a story. And then she started singing a song that I had heard of when I was much younger and I hadn't heard in recent years. So I decided to pack this one too. So I'm going to more or less read what it says. I'm not going to sing it because I don't want copyright issues. But this one is by Lance Percival, 1965, Sasha Distel, 1965, Les Surfs, 1965, Sean Elliott, 1965, The Stylistics, 1977, recorded by Trini Lopez, The Kingston Trio, Lee Curtis, Peter Tosh, I recognize that name, The Maskers, Sir Lancelot, The Ring Ding, The Blues Busters, Johnny Chester, Danny Taylor, Rob Rio. It's a group, right? And I don't know if this is Jamaican or Trinidadian, but I think it's Jamaican. Yeah, correct me. I should probably do some homework on it, but this is what it got. So, last time I was telling you that these old people lie to us. They want to tell us that in every generation, that the newest generation is the worst generation. As we just say, worse or us. They're bad for days, but them old people been bad like a yaz. Bad like a yaz. Bad like a soul. Yes. They been wild like a Gilbert, wild like a bowbead. And we say so. Hear the story why. And a village thing is a story like this. Check, you go know. Them stories happen. And it happened in America at Alkine Village. Village is a term for places of your home, right? For me, I come from a village. Maybe you come from a village. Maybe you come from city. Wherever you come from, the story can find a place for you. Make do. But sit back. We're doing entertainment here, right? Good. But as a cultural veteran, I like to delve into these things. This thing started with a scandalous refrain. Woe is me, shame and scandal in the family. Woe is me, shame and scandal in the family. Woe is me, shame and scandal in the family. Woe is me, shame and scandal in the family. Don't get me for copyright for the part. The small part. Here is how the story go. In Trinidad, there was a family with much confusion, as you will see. It was a mama and a papa and a boy who was grown. He wanted to marry, to have a wife of his own. Found a young girl that suited him nice. He went to ask his papa for advice. Let's put a pin in there. The village I come from, the tradition was, if you find somebody you want to marry, you got to carry them to the elders, to the old people. Your father, your mother, your grandfather, your auntie, great aunt, and so. You bring the boy. The boy ask home, or he comfort ask home, or he write home, or whatever. You bring the boy, and them ask the buyer who you. If the buyer come, visit steady, and he not talk nothing, them call he come. What is your intention? Right? We talked about that before. And the reason is they want to know your family. They want to know your family background. The family, they get Jonjo. Jonjo is something you just get like a rash. Them got music in the blood, that is leprosy. They got cocobe. Don't even ask me what's cocobe. Me think cocobe and was the rheumatoid arthritis where your fingers bend up and so. They want to know what's going on in your family, the bloodline. They also want to know your genealogy to see if there's any kind of mixing up there. On top of that, they just tell you about the by family. Sometimes they tell the girl, not that one. That one, he granddad, he been a drink and drunk. We don't want that one. That one wife beater. You see, let me tell you. Not that one, you see, she grandmother, she been a drunkard, she been a drink from the bottle. She not pouring glass from the bottle. Let me drink. Let me tell you. Yeah, that is nice family. They come from good, they had good breeding. They say, not them kinda. Them they just walk and look for Obi at night. You know, want the family. They will tell you all them thing they know. They will tell you what they head, drop a shoulder. They will tell you. My auntie been tell me that. You don't buy you been try for quoting me. But she not tell me the reason. Me have to find out later. So, they just say, stranger, no bearing ground. So you got to go and investigate. So this by now, I do the similar thing, which is traditional. You see, this is not just Guyanese tradition. This is Caribbean tradition. And I feel it come out of the African tradition. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe the other cultures have it too. Me don't know. But the guy say, he went to ask his papa for advice. Papa says, son, I have to say no. The girl is your sister, but your mama don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Shock of all shock. The man, I go from flower to flower, flower. He father here, he father there. Who me for talk? Is that my family too, you know? Yes. Yes, you get outside sister and brother. So you got to find out these things. Lest you go and marry your sister and your brother. That's why they just make sure the children come for know one another. And when the parents don't do it, the grandparents just go and do it. And when the grandparents don't do it, the picnickers find out and go and find their own brother and sister. Me no know me go and big sister. Me no know at all. My brother Gavin find out. Yes, she used to come by the gate corner every Sunday. She used to go and visit your family. And my brother used to come and tell my mother, the girl, I'm talking about this girl. So my mother thinks I'm seeing things. Until one day, mother looked out and see the little girl by the fence, and she knew exactly who she was. Was my father's child. My mother never said nothing. Gavin talked to she and talked to she. I saw the girl, me no know, me overhear the conversation. It wasn't until I was much, much older that I actually saw her at school. But I knew of her. But we didn't really talk. You know, I was aware that she was my sister, but we didn't talk because we were not introduced. Until she had her first child. And she and Gavin a bosom friend. And she invited us to the christening of her first child, my niece. And that's how we bonded together. So these things are important. My brother found his sister. Yes, and I can talk it our story, our family history. Yes. So the man started with saying, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. The story not done yet. A week went by and summer came round. Soon the best cook in the island he found. No man like Christian, oh. They say the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. It's more than it is take face powder for get the man, but it's take baking powder for keep the man. Take that. So this boy go look for a good cook. He find the best on the island. He went to his papa to name the day. His papa shook his head. And him did say, you can't marry this girl. I have to say no. This girl too is your sister, but your mama don't know. Is what wrong with this man? The daddy was a village ram? Yes. Village ram, dirty foot. This man is a sagabai. Yes. He gets sweet foot. He been dipping here and dipping there. And we know them kindness in the village. They enjoy themselves. And don't blame the man them only. The woman them equally to be blamed. Some people don't mind. Me not cast aspersion. I tell the story as the story is told. Woe is me. This body not take this for any kind of credentials, you know. This body vex. This body said this is woe. This is deep trouble and sorrows. Woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. 2 times. Reduplication reinforce the impetus and the force of this matter. The importance of this matter. Shame and scandal. Think bad for so. So the boy decide now. Ina Donde. He got to his mama. He proper like half the girl. He went to his mother. Covered his head. Now me don't know why he covered his head. Perhaps because he don't share my daddy business. He told his mama what his papa said. Mama laughed. He said, bye. Go man, go marry a girl. Your daddy ain't your daddy, but your daddy don't know. Clat tie. People. I look story, yeah. Now the boy can say, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family proper. Then 2 people, they said cheater. The proper cheat. And they said the worst kind of cheat. In Jamaica, they say, your man jacket. When he do it, what do I call it? When the woman do it, they say, she get the man jacket. But when the man get it outside picnic, or what are they called? They might call them child mother and child father and so, but then I get another name. What are they called in Guyana? This guy get outside children. You cheat. What else do they say? I don't know if they get another name for that. We don't get nothing named jacket. They might get, blow. They might get blow. Oh, the picnic, blow picnic. Yes, blow picnic. I got the village in my head. Blow picnic. And then I think Jamaica does say bun. They give bun. But bun does be the cheating, but when the picnic come a jacket, they might call it. So what y'all think? They get 2 versions of this thing, and they get 1 third stanza they put hey by Lee Curtis. He say, years went by, and the boy wished he was dead. Oh boy. He found 17 girls and still wasn't wed. He went to his papa. Papa said, no, those girls are your sisters, but your mama don't know. Well, shut the book, throw away the book. This man bad. This man is bad. This man better try for make basketball team or some generation or something. This man careless and lawless and careless in the first order. I agree with me? I thought the thing, this story is sweet though. The story is sweet. Sometimes we have to go digging in our own backyard. And then you see things in the closet. Bones in the closet. Skeleton in the closet. Graveyard. Yeah, all kind of thing. Then I tell you. But guess what? These are as old as the hills. I walk good. Next week, my friend, another one for tell you.